Kanye is leaking everywhere and we are completely covered because we now have a new snippet of the song and it is not looking good. Remember that little shirt Kanye dropped? Well, the musical version of it is here and it's looking like even though Kanye's newest announced album, WW3, didn't come out the other day when it was supposed to, it's still, sadly, really sadly, still on the way. Who knew a year ago that we'd be begging Kanye not to drop music? But either way, let's get into the video because there's a lot to dive into and talk about today. Also, a ton of you watch but are not subscribed. Leave a like, subscribe. It takes a second and it helps out my channel a ton. Okay, let's get into this. Like I said, the HH shirt now has its own song as seen on Kanye's newest album track list for WW3, and we got our first snippet of this thing, and wow, the lyrics are just horrendous. Before I talk about anything even more, here is the full snippet of HH. Comment your thoughts down below on this track, but honestly, like, do I even need to ask that? I feel like we're all gonna have very similar opinions on this track, and it's been like almost pretty much the same as every single track coming from this WW3 bully era, and it's that the lyrics are terrible, but the production is fire. You know, part of me thought that this song was going to be a total classic, so people had to like force themselves to listen to it, and it was just going to be the name that's terrible, and it was kind of like a thing from Ye that no matter what, people will listen to his music, but nope, whole song is just slop, shit, garbage, and on top of that, a Dave Blunt's reference track. It really cannot go any more downhill from here. I can't believe there is a part of me that wants more content like Vultures 2, bro. Now, this was previewed on a stream with Digital Nas producing the song live with Ye in Tokyo, but it only lasted on Twitch for about 40 minutes before it got banned for hate speech. They're back now, but I have no idea how long that is going to last if they keep up all the same stuff, to be honest. Man, during the Donda era, we had Mike Dean and Rick Rubin lined up helping Kanye produce and mix his album, and even Vultures, we had some pretty good producers like Travis, Cardi, Don Toliver, A-list level rappers hopping on and producing and rapping on that project, and we've just completely regressed to fucking Dave Blunt's, bro. I don't know if there's a single fan on earth who would rather have this combo over what we used to have, but yeah, I guess it's what we're stuck with at this point. Now, along with this album news, we also found out that Ye apparently wants to stream every single day up until the album releases. I don't know how he's going to do this, considering they are literally getting banned off of every platform for hate speech. So yeah, I'm sure they'll figure out a way to go to Rumble or Kick if they get banned on Twitch again, but they definitely won't be able to do the stuff they've been pulling on YouTube or Twitch. And just when you thought it couldn't get worse, nope, there's a second plane and the second tower has been hit. Now, this isn't the only stream that we'll be seeing over the next week from Kanye. From the already infamous Kanye interview, we got another one coming with academics. He posted that he is already on the way to Japan and learning Japanese. Here's a look at what he had to say.
We got a flight in the morning, man. We going to Japan. Enough of this shit. We're going to Japan. Gonna have a good time. I got somebody. I figured out how to spend my 16 hours on the plane. We got somebody that's gonna teach me Japanese. That when I get down there, I think I gotta have the camera down a little bit, type shit. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to speak Japanese while I'm on the plane, 16 hours or something like that. And we gonna get over there. Yeah, part 2. Yeah, we about to rotate to Japan, man. We got a flight in the morning. Man. We going to Japan.
So yeah, guys, stream of the year on the way. Academics X Digital Nas X Ye. Can I even pretend to be excited anymore? Like, we all know Kanye's just gonna show up in some crazy fit, say some crazy ass shit. It's like, I'm done with this cycle of the rollout already. Can we just skip the rest of the crash out and get to the good part where everyone likes Kanye again and we reset and drop a hit or something? Now, there is some more news today about the album, more specifically the cover. So I'm sure you all remember this crazy cover that Kanye posted, which was originally supposed to be for the album that they're making right now. Well, apparently he stole the cover and didn't ask the owner. So yeah, here's what he had to say. I think Ye will still be able to use it if this album ever actually dropped. But honestly, this person who took this photo seems more surprised and flattered than angry. But honestly, bro, this is some booty ass cover. Like, if there is one good song on here, which I doubt there will be at this point from what we've heard so far, but if there is, I'm not trying to listen to it with this as the cover. But on top of all of this bad news, there is a little needle in the haystack holding everything up, something actually good, and it is that Kanye seems to be done with the AI vocals. Also on stream where they were producing HH, Digital Nas seems to interrupt Kanye recording his vocals live for the song. Here's a look at that clip.
Do you want to fuck in Japan? I put
Good
the corona
morning.
bins. Oh no, man, I'm recording on the
Oh,
joint.
sorry.
Take it
My
back.
bad.
So yeah, like Kanye said when he originally dropped the first version of Bully, which is like, is that even like a thing anymore? We'll get to that in a second. But he did say there were a lot of AI vocals on that, but he doesn't like it anymore and will be getting rid of it. Like, I just don't understand any of this. He'll record vocals for this fucking HH song, but not for like the songs on Bully that actually have like really good potential. Either way, it looks like we're done with that AI era, hopefully, and it will stay that way into the release of Bully. Now, like I said, it's time to talk about Bully because what happened to this project? Like, is it even still coming out? It's like it just got kicked to the corner and now there's no care for it anymore. Granted, it is supposed to release in mid-June, which is kind of a while away, but like the hype was already low for Bully. It kind of went up a little with V1, but still, what is Ye doing? Dropping this World War III project that literally no one wants in the middle of this Bully rollout. Besides all the washed people he brought together who need to work to make it, like I said, no one wants this. Why is Kanye so obsessed with Dave Blunt's fat ass? I just don't get it. Guys, like, my brain is literally going to explode from all of this. Like, you're witnessing the OTN crash out right now. I seriously just can't comprehend any of this. That is the one thing I'm looking forward to, though, with these streams and interview is simply just a why. And I hope we seriously get an answer besides just like blaming Cardi or the juice. I'm so sick of all of this. Like, it's seriously so over right now. I don't know what could be done to bring us back, but I don't know. It's very different from when Ye is off his rocker, but he's still putting out good art, right? Then you could separate the art from the artist, no big deal. But when the art is simply just trash, garbage, booty cheeks, and on top of that, you have people joining the community, ruining it, coming in, spewing the hate that Kanye is putting out, it just plain out sucks. And I'm not just gonna sit here and just glaze Ye constantly. I'm pretty lucky because you guys aren't like that. My community isn't like that. But like any general conversation about Ye right now online is just straight brain rot besides like our little corner and some other places. And honestly, I think we're approaching the place of no return. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with these streams and if this album even drops, and just wait for a status update on Bully. Because like I said, like 3 times, what the fuck happened to Bully? There are some listening parties being planned in Korea and China, so that could be a small glimmer of hope, but those aren't until April, May, and June. So yeah, it's just a waiting game now. Comment your guys' opinions on absolutely everything. I want to know your thoughts. Leave them in the comment section down below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. It helps my channel out a ton. Follow my Twitter and all my other socials. Those links will be down below. I'm starting to be super active on my Twitter, so be sure to give it a follow. Thanks so much for watching, and on that note,